Hey everybody, so yesterday we had our dance auditions and that went really well. Can't wait to introduce you to some of the new faces. We start rehearsals not next week, the week after, because next week we have our first shoot, actually, non-dance shoot. And then today I spent all day playing with this. This is going to make all the difference. And now tomorrow, JD's gonna come over and I'm gonna show him how to do this, which I'm still not entirely clear on, but it's pretty fucking cool. So hopefully you'll see the cooler camera movements in the new videos. Yeah, I'm gonna start sharing some music with you too, because the mixes are just about done. We've got 8 now of the 11 songs close to being locked, so maybe tomorrow I'll share something with you.
Ooh, costumes. So much. So we had our production meeting today, and we have a couple lines. JJ, what were our key phrases of today's production meeting?
So Eric, who just left, unfortunately, before we got this started, his quote was, "Can we give him gold nipples?"
Can we give him gold nipples? And the answer was yes.
Oh, of course.
Of course. And let me just get the right angle for this. And your quote of the evening was?
That I feel like a robot with a huge dick.
Robot with a huge dick. So you have all of that to look forward in our new music videos: gold nipples and robot dicks. Bye.
So yesterday I got an unsolicited call from a distributor for the movie, for my movie, Snowflake, which was really super exciting. They actually reached out to both me and the lead actor, JJ, which the latter I find strange. So they reached out and there was this email about, international distribution and theatrical release and all this stuff. And, my first reaction was I was super excited. I mean, this is the first time anything like that's ever happened. I was very excited. They must have heard about it from Q-Flix or from one of the press placements I've had. I talked to them on the phone and had a screening. Adler and Associates had a screening call. The person was like a marketing person instead of an acquisitions person, but still had the screener with me, which also felt weird. There were a lot of things that just felt a little weird. And I did online research, and, it turns out it's a huge scam. There's even a documentary on YouTube about this woman who runs the company, about, locking people into crazy contracts, not actually promoting their films, or you don't end up making money, you actually end up owing her money, and she sends law firms after you, and there's so much of that. I mean, that's an egregious example. Obviously, I won't be interacting with her. But even like the gay, the gay streaming services that I used to deal with, they don't give a shit about your product. They want to scoop up as many gay shows and gay movies as possible to say that their service is bigger, so that they have more power when they negotiate with real people, with Drag Race queens or, I don't know, Alan Cumming, Neil Patrick Harris, gay people that are in the public eye. And people like me and creators like me are just, drops in the bucket to assemble and, to build something to stand on our backs, and we never make any money. There's always marketing costs that they never tell you about, that they don't tell you what the streaming numbers are. Your quarterly reports are nothing. So many scams out there, and I'm glad I caught this one. The gay streaming services took a year to catch on. Luckily, I didn't have to pay them anything. But, yeah. Well, hopefully something real happens someday.
So there were too many costumes for these shoots. So So I had to pull my wardrobe rack out of the closet. So I'll just walk you through a little bit of what I'm going to be wearing throughout this next project. Don't want to give too much away. There's a lot of fun, strange things in here. It's really inspired to really amp it up a bit. Oh, there's something fun in here. That's fun. Oh, and let me also then, of course, introduce you to my wardrobe assistant. Hello. This is Nibbles. He will be handling wardrobe, makeup, yeah, for both me and the dancers. Yeah, fun stuff. My favorite one is probably this one.
For today's video, I thought I would give you a very exclusive look at the warehouse of all things necessary outlet. Here it is. I'm currently picking up supplies for the music video shoots, which start Saturday with a big green screen shoot. I've done green screen stuff before, very small scale, so we're going a bit bigger. We're going to a big production facility out in Jersey. I intend to have lots of behind the scenes stuff for you, as there's going to be some interesting, scandalous content. So, behind me are all sorts of props and equipment and fun stuff that I need to load up on. We have, of course, these two, I think they attach to like shovels or something. I got them in a hardware store, but they're the right gauge to like lay tracks for like a makeshift dolly, which has been pretty cool. I use that in a bunch of things. Yeah, and of course, my lights are up there, the LEDs, so we have some new lighting stuff, and all the tripods and everything are in here. And then there's a whole lot of magic that I need to sort through these boxes and find. So that's my evening. Hey everybody, so I'm now at the stage where I'm checking every bag I packed twice, 3 times. This time, for JJ's sake, I am putting a label on every single box so I don't have to do the, Jack, where's the tripod? It's in the one with the red trim, but not the short one, the long one. I think it was on the other end of the wall. I think it's at the end of the stairs. So no more of that. So there'll just be a label on it. You know, after 3 years, I finally decided to actually label all of this equipment. Actually, it's because I have way more equipment than I had before. So that's lighting, that's costumes, that's costumes for the extras, that's tripods, camera equipment, a lot. Probably more than I need for tomorrow's green screen shoot, but I'd rather be over prepared. So now I just need to pack the camera as the last thing, and then get on my last bike ride, shave off 0.3 pounds before tomorrow's big shoot, which I hope to take lots of behind the scenes stuff for you. So wish me luck.